Hello? Oh, hi, darling.
Half a world away, another day. So let's go play on the moon. It's a starry place. We embrace the space while we're miles away on the moon.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of On the Other Line. I'm your host, Kelly Keegs. We have a lot to talk about today. We've got Taylor Watch. We're going to do that at the end of the episode so we can just go on and on until we're sick of it. But a couple other things we want to touch on. First, Gia had a horrible moment this morning with a bug in her apartment.
Guys,
Tell me about it.
I actually woke up feeling good. Took a shower. I was like putting on my backpack to go to work, and I screamed at the top of my lungs because I saw a creepy crawler, and I almost threw up multiple times. I was literally just walking around my apartment going,
That's so crazy.
oh, it was so gross.
And it's on your backpack, you said, right?
It was on
That's tough.
As I was literally grabbing my backpack
that's
to
the
walk out the
worst.
door, and then I didn't leave until 20 minutes later because I was
That's
just
so
sitting in my
awful.
apartment gagging.
Did you kill it? Did you step on it? How'd you get rid of
I
it?
grabbed it with a paper towel.
Hell yeah.
I
Let's
thought you
go.
were to see your bare hands.
No, I know. She was like,
I'm not that
she's
crazy.
hulked out over this
No,
bug.
and now I'm having like, oh my god, I feel like
Creepy
there's
crawly
bugs
feelings.
all over my room.
Are you guys anti-bug? Like, I'm also anti-bug, to be clear, but there are some that bother me more than others.
Yeah, some bother me
Yeah.
more than others. Like I have little ants in my room, and I'm like, whatever. Like
Yeah,
it's like
ants
a
or
little
whatever.
ant. I don't care.
Yeah.
But something that has more than 4 legs, no.
Yeah,
no.
that's fair.
Or even 6, I guess.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
6 legs.
I'm fine with spiders.
Yeah.
My roommates and I go about this a lot. I would rather have a cockroach in my apartment than a mouse. A mouse feels almost too alive and too conscious that I feel like I'm sharing the space, and it's also like way bigger.
Yeah.
Like we had mice in my old apartment like every day, and it was just the worst.
Ooh.
And now I'll have like a cockroach every like 2 months, and I'm like, I can deal with the slow moving, like I can kill it cockroach.
I don't know where you're getting slow-moving cockroaches from, because I've seen some fast fucking cockroaches.
Mine have
in
been
my
slow,
house.
knock on wood, but like
Ugh.
I would rather deal with a bug that I can like squish and be done with rather
Yeah.
than like
Like a
a
mouse. you
mouse.
have to-
And then I'm
Yeah,
like, where?
yeah.
Like the cockroach, whatever, or the bug. I'm like, okay, it came up through my sink drain. Okay, it came out through. We opened the window. Like
Those always, yeah. You
Right.
can always tell where those come from.
the mouse feels like an invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
And then I gotta fucking catch it with the fucking glue trap, and then I gotta take it out to the trash and have it staring out with my bug
Yeah,
eyes.
it's really
And I'm like,
sad.
I'm
You're
so
murdering me.
sorry. And I'm like, ah! Like, oh, no, I have creepy crawlers. I can't do the mouse. I'd rather do a bug. I hate the bug. And I feel
The bug
bad.
that Gia sent. The bug that Gia sent.
The bug
was
that
a-
Gia
it's
sent
a
was
thousand
disgusting.
legger. If you know what like the thousand leggers
you
look
know
like,
it,
the
it's a
typical.
literal
creepy
You
crawl.
know what
Those
we're
used
talking
to be
about.
in my house in New Jersey too.
Same.
all
Like
the
that's what I
time.
grew up
Yeah.
like with those
Yeah.
bugs in the
I feel
bathroom
like it's
like
like a
every day.
springtime
They're always
thing.
running around. For sure. Yeah, they come out. They come out of wherever. I don't know
They
where they
suck
come
ass,
from.
but yeah.
They do, and they are fast, and the way they move is creepy, and they do.
Yeah,
suck.
the way it's like they're
Their
two dimensional.
legs, like,
Yeah,
they're-
it's like blue.
Yeah.
Ew. It's
Oh,
gross.
God.
It's gross. It's gross.
Yeah, so
But
I ordered these things on Amazon. Apparently, they like.
of course, the
Apparently-
immediate Amazon order
Oh,
to rectify
literally.
it.
She texts
That's
us that she's
literally me.
moving.
No, I was like, I'm breaking my lease. I have to get out of here. My mom was like, shut the fuck up. It's a bug. But I ordered these things that send like electronic like sound
Oh,
waves.
like wow.
And it like messes with the bug's like inner system. And gives
People
them, and,
say-
like,
They would have
makes them,
dancing little bugs?
makes them
It, like
keep away.
they don't like it,
They don't
right?
like it.
It's like this
Yeah, it
noise,
sends, like,
right?
an
This like
electromagnetic,
high
like,
frequency
pulse
noise.
frequency.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it gonna
yeah.
make noise in your apartment?
No.
Hello.
Oh,
No, it says no noise.
no
It
noise.
better.
I'm
But it
interested-
had
I'm interested in
4.7
that.
stars and a lot of reviews.
I'm
Come on,
interested in
frequency.
that. I want to know if it works. I also am curious to know if you put that on, is it gonna like wake up the others? You know what I mean? That's
Right.
always what they say about
Well,
cockroaches.
it says it gets rid of cockroaches, mice.
Oh, great.
That's good.
Types of ants.
I've never had a
spiders.
mouse. I've never had a mouse. I always had
It's the
said though
worst.
that I would prefer a mouse over a cockroach because I cockroaches are my number one. I fucking hate. Like I really can't
I
stand
don't love
them.
I had a
know that
cockroach
they
last
come up
week
from
and
the
I did not
drains.
love it.
I know they come up from the drains. I know that all that shit happens, whatever. And I always have like raid on deck, like easily accessible. Like in my new apartment, knock on wood, thank fucking God, I haven't had one, which is crazy. I'm on like the 5th floor. Like it's I'm good. But I was on the 9th floor in my first apartment ever, and I had them every other day. So
Yeah.
nobody's safe. You know what I mean? Like
No,
it doesn't
totally.
matter
It's
where
It's
you
because
are.
they're in the walls.
Right, they're in the walls.
Yeah.
They're in your
My
drains. They're in your
parents,
shit.
like
Oh, it's
bougie
gross
ass
as fuck.
apartment, but at the tail end there was mice
Yeah,
living in our little underneath the
it's
sink.
crazy how they get
And
there.
I was
like
like, thank God my brother moved in because I would
Yeah.
make him kill all of them.
100%. It's so crazy.
So
no,
gross.
It's nuts. Well, I'm sorry that you started off your day like that.
Yeah, that's okay.
That is tough. especially when you wake up, you think you're gonna have a good day. I woke up thinking like I'm gonna have a great day today, and I am still having a good day, but I do have a slight headache setting in, and I refuse to let this happen. So I'm gonna have to drink 12,000 bottles of water today and take Excedrin.
Sometimes you just have to say no.
Right, I just have to say no, and I just have to.
No to the headache.
Right, and because we need to prepare for the show tomorrow. Obviously, when you're listening to this now, know that I am preparing for Taylor Swift at this very moment. But let's see what else we have going on. So that sucks for you, Madeline. What you got going on today? Anything crazy happened to you since last week?
Oh, I went on a little girls trip. Shout out Minneapolis. Loved it.
Oh, shout out Minneapolis.
Shout out.
I've never been.
Me neither.
No one has.
Oh,
but
I've never.
It was gorgeous.
I've never been, but I think I'm going soon.
Oh.
But that's it. I'm not saying anymore.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
say anymore. Can't say anymore.
Well, my friend, if you happen to be in the Minneapolis area, my friend lives next to US Bank Stadium.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
Is
Gorgeous.
it the football stadium?
Yeah, it's just like some people may be hanging out there.
That's where the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Interesting.
But yeah, it was like
Is it? That's actually really funny.
we went like Minnesota in the winter does not sound like a place I would like to be, but like spring, Midwest, lots of lakes, lots of water, lots of bridges.
I do like a lake.
Gorgeous.
Midwest cities in the summer slap.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I
to
love
say.
the Midwest summer. Obviously, I have a bias, but
Yeah.
it was awesome. But that's about it. I went on a girls trip,
That's
and
lovely.
then I was telling Gia I've had like anxiety all week, but I think it's because like I went on a trip, and then like when you like have that like post trip, you're like I gotta get my life back together. It's like I just unpacked last night. Like
it takes me at least a week.
It takes me at least a week.
slept
every
with the
time I go
lights on
anywhere.
last night. No sheets on the
Of
bed.
course, yeah, of course.
Happens to
Of
the
course,
best
like
of us.
whatever, gotta do it. Lay
Right.
on top of all your clothes, like whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
I also
yeah.
think I have like dozen anxiety lingering in the back of my brain just for people to see it. I don't like being on camera like that.
Yeah, we did we all three of us did the dozen this
No
week.
spoilers.
We can't talk about
Spoilers.
anything. No spoilers. Jeff D would probably be pissed we were even talking about it.
Yeah.
That we were in it.
That we were in it. Yeah. The fact we competed. He wouldn't let people take pictures of the sets. He was like, no.
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
crazy.
oh,
I just-
okay.
I
It's
took
a-
like a quick Snapchat and he literally like he had eyes in the back of his head. Was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Were you
I
sending
swear
that?
to God, I sent that to Zoopy. Like I did not send that
like-
to anyone.
I hate
swear.
the dozen is a scary place to be perceived.
No, totally.
So
totally.
I think and we filmed it this past week. So we have to wait a week for it to come out. So now I'm just thinking about everything I've said.
I always have dozen anxiety after it because it doesn't come out right away. It usually takes a couple days, maybe a week, whatever. And I always have dozen anxiety because I know how I'm very competitive. I know how I am in the moment, and I know that I get like, we're all really competitive, and I know that like I usually am a bitch. Like I usually am complaining. I'm usually like
complaining,
fuck the
Jeff hates
commissioner,
us 'cause we
fuck
complain.
Jeff D. Lowe's,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like I'm always getting like blaming everyone but myself. But
God
but it
forbid
should
I
be
don't know the
good.
celebrity mashup.
I know, right? It feels like the end of the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, if whatever. But I think that the first one comes out the 29th, I believe.
Yeah,
Monday.
Monday, Memorial Day night, it comes out. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
I
We
think
are
that's
all in it.
subconsciously in the back of my head.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You'll feel better
It's
after
been
that.
an
It'll go
anxious
away.
week just in general. I
It
feel like.
has. It's been a high stress week.
And
It's been a
we're not-
high stress week.
Yeah, no, we're going to the Yankees game tonight. But
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, that'll be
Yes.
fun.
Chicken bucket.
Oh,
Chicken
good weather.
bucket.
Good weather for it too. It's not
Yeah,
too
not
hot.
too hot.
That'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Yankee Stadium.
Oh, love.
It's a good
We
stadium.
love going to the
Yeah.
Yankees
Yeah.
games. Love
You
going to
weren't you
Billy's.
just there? You were just
I was
there,
just
yeah?
there like last week, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
baseball girly.
Come
Watch
on,
out.
sports. Barstool Sports.
Come on, sports. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we're
other
putting
than
the sports back in
that,
Barstool.
you
Sports.
guys have
You're
way
all-
more fun coming up on your plates than I do.
Yeah, we do.
That's true.
You
That's
do.
true.
You
Sorry,
actively.
but we do.
No,
yeah,
you do.
yeah. I don't. We don't need to. Oh shoot! I have treats for you guys. A little bracelet, but I'll go get it.
Okay.
I'll go get it later. They're in my purse.
Yay.
Okay, but before we get into that, before we get into everything else, I'm gonna give you a little glimpse behind the scenes. I was thinking about how I was going to like talk about this, but. For those who remember, this show, On the Other Line, started out as a Sling show. Shout out to Sling. We love Sling.
Shout out
May they
Sling.
rest in
Sling was
eternal
great.
peace.
It was a live show, live call-in show. These lights are
I know these
they're
lights
funny.
keep
Whatever.
turning on.
Live show, live call-in show, and it was on Sling. It was once a week. Whatever. Once our deal with Sling ended, I thought that the show would probably end too. I was like, okay, there's no way they're gonna let me like keep doing this show. They gave me a whole fucking set. Like I was given like just way more than I thought it was gonna be. And so eventually in the back of my head, I was like, eventually they're going to realize that like I've got a producer and a social girl and I'm taking up their time and we're in here talking about Taylor Swift. Like that's just,
Which
they're
we
gonna-
love.
Which we love doing, obviously. They're going to realize it. It's all going to come out, whatever. last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever we interviewed our friends over at The Only Consultant, we had like a little bit of a scheduling snafu with the set. There was a tiff. A tiff is putting it lightly. Like I lost my fucking mind is what happened.
There was a tiff. I lost my shit.
I lost my shit. Like I really lost my shit. We had it planned in advance. It was like we had to move around for people to get the room, scheduling, whatever. This happens to us a lot because we're kind of like they basically just like let me keep doing it. They're like, yeah, all right, you can do it. Like as if I'm Creed thoughts, you know, like they're just like, yeah, sure. Just like stay out of the way is basically what they said. And so that was all fine. But then, I flipped my shit and I got in the way. And then they remembered that I've been using a lot of resources. So sadly, moving forward, after this episode, we're going to do one more episode after we go to the Taylor show. Obviously, we've been talking about this for weeks and weeks, and this is like, we've turned it into a Taylor Swift podcast, so like that's pretty much what it is. But after that, On the Other Line will be no more. It's going to be laid to rest.
It's so sad.
It is
This is like my favorite hour.
I know. I'm sad.
Thing to do.
I'm sad as fuck about it because it is fun for us to catch up, but it is also like you're a busy bitch all the time. You're a busy bitch all the time. You're also moving soon, which sucks. We haven't even discussed that on the show. We can't talk about it.
Gia doesn't.
Very upset about that. That's all going on, and I'm excited because there's something that I've wanted to do for a while. Even since like before this show started, I wanted to bring something back, and I'll talk about it here. I'll say it here because whoever's listening here is like a real who would be excited for this news, and whoever is not, like whatever. I am allowed to bring back Wine with Kelly, which
you
is
got approved?
Yes, and so I am so fucking excited. It's not going to be a podcast, which I am like I'm gonna have to navigate that because I'm a podcast girl. Like I was like I started with podcasts. That's all I know what to do. I love to fucking talk. You guys know that. I'm long-winded, whatever. So I don't know exactly, literally don't shut the fuck up. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. I have a couple of ideas in mind, but the only thing I can focus on right now is the announcement for it coming back because I'm such a narcissist. I have been waiting for like this back from the dead, like Wine with Kelly something. So I think what I want to do, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to, in the meantime, like I need to learn how to do clips. I need to learn how to do all those things, which I'm excited about. I have like
it's not hard.
Nick Hamilton's helping me next week. Perfect. So it's like, we're going to keep this rolling. We can't lose momentum. But what I want to do, and I'm probably going to have someone help me with this. I want to do a video that's like the intro to Look What You Made Me Do, where it's like doon 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 doon, and it's like Taylor and this TS in the sky, but it's gonna be like Wine with Kelly.
That's awesome.
And it's gonna end with me like in the thing, like with like a microphone, like opening my eyes, and that's gonna be the promo for it.
I love.
So
we'll
see.
see.
Have the handles.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Perfect.
I have everything. That's why like I have everything, and I'm gonna switch them over here. Oh, so when I moved over the Because We Got High Instagram to On the Other Line, everybody was like, okay, what the fuck? But they also were saying it was like some like U2 album on my iPod shit. Like, remember when that happened when they put it without asking anybody, they put the YouTube whatever. And so everybody was saying that because they were like, okay, I follow this for like Brie and Rhea. I don't follow it for you. Yeah. And then it like turned into my account. So I am probably going to keep the On the Other Line account. Why not? Like it's been pretty much the same. It's I think flipped over time now where it's like people know that it's me. People know that it's not Because We Got High anymore, obviously. But yeah, I have all the socials. I don't have it for TikTok, so nobody steal it in the meantime. I don't know what to.
You need to make it today.
I know. I feel like I need to make it today.
You do.
But I also feel like I'm just gonna switch the existing one.
That's
like,
also true.
Whatever. But maybe I should make it and then switch the names. I don't know. Whatever. A lot of thought is going into this. I have things running around my brain, but I'm excited. I'm excited that we got to do this for so long. I'm excited that we got to like just really chit chat for what we wanted to. Talk about for so long is ridiculous. But
I didn't even really know you before.
I know. It's
now
it's
we're
crazy.
like besties.
So I know I'm thrilled about it. I loved spending all the time. And normally I would be way more sad about this, I think, but I just feel good. I feels like not everything has to last a million years. This was a great, like a little bit over a year. Yeah. Crushed it.
And we could always do stuff together.
Oh yeah. Also, you guys are on the hook, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be the group chat's not going anywhere.
Oh no, the group chat is
that's
not.
Like my
stays.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, the group chat stays. So that's what's happening there. We will have another episode of this after the concert to talk about the concert experience, all of that. Can't fucking wait. But after that, just keep your eyes peeled for Wine with Kelly stuff whenever I get it going. I'm really pumped about that. And we'll see what it ends up looking like.
I'm excited for you. This will be
Thank
a
you.
great new chapter.
Thank you. It feels like it. I feel like we're in a rave. You know, it's a slow moving rave.
It's an
which I
elderly
love.
rave.
Elderly rave. Yeah, it's an elderly rave.
It's like freeze dance.
Yeah.
No, but it'll be so fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really fun. Yeah, so I'm excited. It's all positivity, all good shit. Thanks to everybody who started to get really hype about the podcast. That's the only bad thing. Is like, it took forever because we started with Sling. It took forever to realize it was for people to realize it was a podcast too, and like it was on like the Chicks YouTube page, which is fucking.
I know
like,
the Chicks YouTube
whatever.
page is just
Someone
like
told
where,
me
where things go to die.
Yeah, exactly. Which like no one told me that. I would have made a bigger deal out of this way long time ago. But someone told me the other day that it's like not optimized the right way for what I was doing. I don't fucking know. I don't know these things, but I'm gonna learn them, and I'm gonna be in your face probably more than you want. Yeah. So that'll be fabulous. I'm excited. We're all excited.
I'm already the biggest fan.
Yeah.
No,
Thanks.
literally.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And as long as the
Perfect.
group chat stays,
Yeah, the group chat's
like,
going nowhere. Group
we
chat
talk-
is going nowhere.
we talk in that, like, people don't realize, we talk in that group chat
Every day.
all day,
No,
every
constant.
day.
Yeah.
It's my Taylor news source. We
Taylor.
are Taylor News 24/7.
Yeah,
we
it's-
also just complain a lot.
Complaining,
We got the
bugs
bugs going.
Barstool,
Yeah.
yeah. You
It's
guys were
amazing.
the first person I went to when I saw that bug.
Yes.
Like, literally. Like,
I
my
love that.
first thought was, I don't even know why. I was just like,
No.
they need to know that I just saw
You
a
knew.
large bug.
You knew that we
Right.
would give you the right reaction.
Yeah,
That's it.
yes, that's true. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So as long as we have the group chat, we have
Exactly.
We have enough.
Which is so great. Another thing, I don't remember if I've talked about this, maybe during Sling Time, but something I noticed, and again, I keep jumping ahead and talking about Taylor when we're saving her for the end, but at the last show in Gillette, she was like about to do her secret songs, and she said, long story short.
I know.
And it makes me think that she's going to play it in New York. Like, I don't know why she
I
said it.
love that for
But if
you.
she did, if she played that, I think I would have a fucking stroke, because On the Line was originally supposed to be called Long Story Short, and that was like that was
I
the
love that.
pitch, that was the whole thing. It was approved, we were going, we had logos, everything, and then last second it was like a copyright issue, so we had to change the
We
name
had
like
so many
5
copyright
fucking
issues,
times
yeah.
because of it. It was so annoying, but if that song plays, like it'll be, I feel like it'll be such
Like a message.
like a
Yeah,
total message. Like I
totally.
could cry even thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Oh
Like,
my God.
All she did was say it. Like
Yeah.
she didn't.
She just said
She
3
didn't even sing the
words.
song. She just said 3 words, and I'm like, it means something about my future. It's insanity. So I'm excited for that. But before we get into that, we got to address part 1 of the reunion, Sandoval.
Yeah.
Scandoval.
Scandal.
Part 1 of the reunion, Vanderpump Rules. At this point, you got to be in on Vanderpump right now. Like, there is nothing.
I don't even watch
We
the
weren't
That's
show.
what
in
I'm
it
saying.
before.
Yeah.
People
8
don't.
months- or 8 weeks ago.
I know the characters, and I've seen I've seen them before. Whatever. I think I said this last week, but like right now, it is the number 1 thing that's happening in pop culture. Like
Yeah.
if you aren't like
that and
And it's
Succession.
kinda
That and Succession.
Crazy, like.
it is nuts. I feel like there's not a lot
like,
going on.
why?
There's not
You
a lot going
know?
on. There's not a lot of shows on
Yeah.
right now. Like
Like, people cheat. I mean, obviously it's the best friend factor, whatever, but
totally.
I feel like that shit happens all the time on reality shows. Like, why them?
I
don't
think
know.
honestly, I think it was because it's like 2 main characters, and the part like their storyline on the show is that they're together, and they've been through all these hardships. They've been through all this shit together for 9 years on the
9
show.
years
Like,
is fucking
and their
crazy.
start was kind of like, a little sketchy by Tom. Like, he just
Right.
has this ridiculous history that people love to do, like revisionist history. Like, they love to go back and look and
especially.
pinpoint these things, especially for him. And I think the lack of remorse on his part, I think the like robotic nature, the
Gaslighting.
gaslighting, the
Raquel
robotic nature of
being-
Raquel.
Yeah,
Reta-
Raquel being
or
that most
detachment.
awful
She's insane.
human.
Like, it's just, there's so many moving parts to this, and there's so many like awful people. And I wouldn't say awful people. They've done awful things. Lisa Vanderpump said that. She was like, "You're not a bad person. You've done a bad thing." And I do think, like, I think Tom is a bad person, but I think
Yeah.
like Raquel did a bad thing, and I think she's just an idiot. Like,
She's
I'm
just
starting to think like, I don't want to say I'm
She
feeling
probably thought that Tom Sandoval was like actually in
no,
love with her.
100%. And I'm not trying to think like, I'm not trying to be on her side at all, so what she did was fucked up, but I am a little bit starting to feel bad for her, because I do think she's that fucking stupid. Like,
Yeah,
I think that
totally.
she just is
She
so
just-
We've
dumb.
all had a Raquel friend that cares more
100%.
about boys' opinions than their actual friends.
Completely. Everyone has that bitch. And also, like, I wouldn't say I've been that bitch. I've never been that dumb, obviously, and I've also never fucked around with any of my friends' boyfriends. Like, that's like, that is the line.
Never.
Like, I've had that happen to me though, which is like a fucked up thing. And I
Right.
think that that's more why like that would never even be a thing that I would do. But I do think that that she is now seeing like the error of her ways, or at least I would hope so. Whatever like facility she's in or blah blah right now, like I don't know, but I anticipate a different person whenever she finally like speaks. Like after this reunion is done, this 3-part reunion is done, I do think that we're going to hear from her in like a very timid way. I think that the first thing she needs to do is kick him to the fucking curb. Like, and she should have done it immediately. Like she should have been, the minute that he was hesitating about like his relationship with her, like loving her or whatever, or kind of turned off by it based on like the media, like he's out here, you know, performing still the most extras, screaming like Raquel is not the one for me. The minute I hear that shit, I am airing out every second of your dirty laundry. I am begging everyone else for their forgiveness. I am doing whatever I need to do to distance myself from that piece of shit, because at the end of the day, Tom is the villain. Raquel is an asshole. Tom is the villain, and he's a nightmare. And I just think that we definitely need to focus our hate towards Tom. Raquel can get it, but like we need to focus the hate at Tom. Rave time. I think that after watching last night's part 1 of the reunion, I wish there was a little more juice last night. I think that's
a typical part 1.
Typical part 1. Tensions are high. Everyone wants to scream at each other. Although I wasn't that mad about that. Like anytime Tom opened his mouth, everyone would fucking scream at him.
Lala and
Shut
James
the fuck up.
were so fucking funny.
Lala and James are everything. Like they are. I love Lala so much. I've said that before. I like am Lala.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, they dated a little bit. They've hooked up. Whatever.
But I also
think
like James and
it'd
Allie.
be too tumultuous if they. I love Allie. I love Allie.
She's our
too
queen
good
that
for
broke the
James.
news.
She's the queen that broke the news. She's too good for James. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But I also think she could be the one to like ground him, which he needs. Like he maybe
she's so
just
fucking normal.
She's so normal. She's so nice, and she's really honest. I really like Allie a lot, but I do love Lala and James's friendship, and I think that their friendship is so casual, and they play off each other because they've like hooked up and sort of dated.
Yeah,
like they
they're
know
like,
each other on another level, and I think it's just fun. Like I love it.
I found it a little annoying at certain parts because like Andy would ask these questions, and it's like I want to, not that I want to like hear what he has to say, but like I just want to hear what he has to say in the terms of like what bullshit's gonna come out of his mouth, you know?
Totally, yeah.
And every time Andy would ask him a question, they'd be like, "Shut the fuck up! And it's like,
100%.
Can I just like hear him for 1 second just to know what he's gonna say?
I want to watch him dig his grave deeper. Like
Yes,
I
exactly.
do want to see those
like
things.
the more he talks, the worse it gets for him. So
Yeah.
I want to hear him like
It's amazing.
just talk in circles, kind of.
I liked that part where exactly that, where he started talking and they're all screaming at him, and Andy was like, let them talk, and it's like this big apology, and so he like starts off crying basically, and everyone's like, cut the crocodile tears, like you're a piece of shit, whatever, like no one believes you.
Like, let him
and then
go.
immediately he's not crying anymore, and immediately he's just talking whatever, and they pan over to James and Lala, and James is like, that didn't hit for me, and Lala's like, I didn't even listen. It's just like
so
that's
funny.
hilarious. But I do still like want to hear the bullshit that he's spewing. So
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what happens in part 2 and 3. No Raquel in part 1. So
Besides
far.
her in the fucking trailer,
Her in the trailer.
100 yards
Just
away
rolling
from
her
Sheena.
eyes like every 5
She's
minutes.
like, why would they even say that? You
Do
are
you
the
think-
dumbest bitch alive.
Do you think she regrets like these fake papers that she served Sheena? Because now it's like obviously Sheena's going to be on there more than Raquel. Like I just think that's. I saw you're tweeting back and forth with Connor last night about her like top billing, whatever.
Yeah.
I actually think he loves all
that
the
was so
reality
funny.
shit.
We were together and she was like, look at who's tweeting about
Oh no,
Vanderpump.
he's a big Bravo fan.
Yeah.
Like he loves all the housewives. I talked to him a lot about it. And so but I think he's right in that
more
Sheena's
important.
got like
Yeah.
higher billing than Raquel. She's more important. She's been there longer. She has longevity. Like she gets to be on there
I'm like
more.
a new fan, so I don't like get it, you know?
Yeah.
But I do think that like there's only so much they can say without her in the room. I also think though that it could be a bit of a protection for her, because like I mean, yes, she's a scumbag. Yes, we're talking about all this, whatever. But we can't have like 10 hours of these people just
Like, just
screaming
screaming
in
at
someone's
her.
face. Like that's just too
There
much.
needs,
You know what
and
I mean?
it's like about the whole season, technically.
Exactly, right. Like
It's
they need to
not
talk about other
just
things. It's not just
this,
about this.
unfortunately.
And I also think if she were there, I think that Ariana would be like, we see the clips of when she does come out and like everybody is up in arms and screaming her the whole time. Like it's bad. And I just don't think it would have been
Yeah,
like
it's not
manageable with both of them there.
Yeah.
So that's probably a move on their part too. I don't know when we're going to finally see Raquel. I think that
I
it'll
low key feel like part 3.
me too. Like I think that they're going to keep Sheena there for a while.
I think it's going to be like, I heard it was like halfway. So I think it's going to be halfway through next week.
Halfway through too. That could be true.
Fucking better.
Like,
Honestly, yeah,
I feel like
better.
they're going to have like a changing of the guards moment.
Totally.
Kind of thing.
No, honestly, I really.
Oh, totally. They'd be like, Sheena.
like,
Yeah,
Sheena,
yeah.
Sheena is officially 100
exit
yards
stage
away.
Bring out
left.
a ruler, like,
Yeah, right.
We're
Exactly.
officially at 100 feet. Yeah, or
Sheena
500
exit stage
feet.
left, bring in Raquel stage right. Like
Yeah.
it's that kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
Right.
I think too that I mean they have to talk a little bit about Sheena's wedding, and I do think that it was big of Sheena to admit that looking back on the conversations with Katie, if people who have been keeping up with, I only just started watching like halfway through this season just to kind of catch up.
Yeah.
People have been, noticing the beef that she had with Katie, the way that she was like standing up for Raquel and all this stuff. Sheena immediately turned around and was like, looking back at all that shit, I'm sorry. Like oh my God, I was blinded by her bullshit. I like followed her. I didn't even question her. Like I thought she was my friend, whatever. And like I look like an idiot and I'm really sorry. And I think that is a lot of the people on that show will do that, will cop to like their mistakes. I think not all of them, but a good amount of them will eventually be honest, which is the only way to be. You know what I mean?
I've had like shitty girlfriends like that, like again, like the friend that like only cares about boy, like whatever. And I've totally turned a blind eye to it, like in the moment that you're very close with them. Like so, I get what she was saying.
100%, yeah, because you're just like whatever, we're good. Like we don't have beef, so like why am I gonna like be this martyr for the whole group? But it's and when you watch stuff back, like I couldn't imagine if I was having this kind of turmoil in my group of friends, how I would act in real time and how my mood changes every day. Like I don't know, like maybe I'll support my friend one day and the next day I hear another piece of information and I'm like, oh fuck that girl, I never want to see her again. Like you never know. And I think watching these things back is probably so eye-opening about like your personality or like how you react to things, that the only thing to do is grow. And I think that people have said, I forget if we said it on here or like where along the lines that I've read it, is that all of the girls on the show have shown tremendous growth over the series, like just multiple seasons. They've all had different issues to overcome and all these things to do. And I think that the men have done no growing whatsoever. And I think that James is on his way. He's like finally starting to like be an adult.
Because of Allie.
Because of
a
Allie.
woman.
I think it has so much to do with Allie. And Tom and Tom are just they're drowning in
it's
their
just crazy that,
juvenile
like,
bullshit.
All of these Bravo shows, like they always have just like 3 shitty men.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like,
they really do.
Summer
really
House, like Housewives is all women, like, but then they have their shitty husbands. Like, there's no Bravo. I mean, I want to start watching the Summer House Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah,
but
it looks good. I keep catching it like when it comes on after. Yeah, it looks good.
And the house that they film in is like literally like 2 blocks.
I was gonna say, is it your neighborhood?
In my neighborhood, but yeah, it just feels like they're really lacking on the good male characters.
They really are. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a single. I guess if we're talking
like other Bravo shows, I can't.
There's like Below
Housewives.
Deck,
Below
Deck, the Dancing Queens one. That Dancing Queens one is pretty good too. I keep
Really?
catching these like after they come on after the episodes or whatever, and it's not bad. I would say like some of the husbands, like Mauricio from Beverly Hills, people love him, but then there's also always rumors that he's like having an affair with Dorit, which I mean, who knows? Like, they're all weird, but I don't know. No, there really aren't any like our Bravo King.
Yeah,
like that's it's not really a thing, especially like a straight man. To be honest, like it's all if people like anybody from Bravo, it's like the gay guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is to come on these on this reunion. I think that we've seen enough clips that we know that there's going to be the explosive parts and the parts that are like holy fuck whatever, but I'm anxious to get to them. I do wish that we had it all at once, like you said. I wish that there was like a just put it out 3 hours, let's do it. Also I want to talk a little bit about Ariana on Call Her Daddy. I watched that right before. Oh no, it's I think it's worth the watch. I whenever Alex Cooper has on someone that's like topical of the time, I usually will watch it because it's like their opportunity to tell their side of the story.
I know her side.
You know the side, and it is a lot of
Not
lot
to,
of repeats.
Whatever,
totally,
but like,
no, you're right. It's a lot of repeat stuff. There's a little more color to it, which I like. I love extra details.
Love an extra detail.
I love like excruciating detail.
Me.
And so I popped it on, and I was doing my Taylor Swift nails while I was watching, and
Wait, you did those yourself?
Oh yeah, I bought all.
Kelly, those look so good. I thought
Thank
you
you so
got
much.
them done.
No, I have like a gel thing at home, like a UV light, because I got it like during COVID, like everybody else. But I got all of these colors online because in my head I was like, there's no way I can walk into a nail salon and sit there and pick all these colors and explain to this lady what I'm doing and like have her do it. I've seen people do it, and like you have the strength that I don't. Like you are braver than I, because I cannot have a nail tech and like do one each. Like that's just crazy to me. And so I got all these colors, and I'm actually not mad because they're all really beautiful colors, and I paint my nails all the time. So
I know you're like inspiring me, and I want to do that.
It's so fun. The UV gel, like the little gel light, is so cheap. It's like $20, and then each of these came in like a pack of 4 or 6 or something. So I got like 3 different packs. All these colors were in it, and there were also other colors that I love and I'm going to use for sure. So I'm loving it, and that's great. But anyway, doing my nails during the Ariana Call Her Daddy thing, I would say that the tone of that is very much like Ariana bitching with one of her girlfriends, which I actually like, because I do feel when she talks to Andy and when she's like on this reunion and when she does other interviews, it's a little canned. Like it's the same story over and over again. You know, that's all she can do anyway. Like that is what it's going to be.
It's the story.
Right. It's the story. And she has to give like short, concise answers and whatever. But her talking with Alex just kind of goes on about, you know, she's very much like, oh, like, fuck that asshole. Like, what a scumbag. Like, she says those things. And Ariana's like, yeah, agreed. She talks about how she truly feels that Tom and Raquel were, like, fucking in her house while she was sleeping upstairs.
I would light him on
stuff
fire.
like that. And, like, and she talks about how he took her to St. Louis to see his family and was, like, keeping her in hotels and stuff and having other people pay for these hotels and, like, Venmoing them so it wouldn't show up on his credit card. That's which is so insane. Like all this other stuff. She said that she's learned a lot of things, like even since the reunion, like fucked up stuff. So, and she seems tired. Like she seems so over it and exhausted. And I do think at this point, like she's been go. Everybody's on her side. Everyone's on her team, obviously.
She's doing
but
so
like
much press and
so much press.
stuff.
And it's like, how many times is this poor woman going to have to talk about?
Like you get dogged on and you
right.
just have to talk about it for like 6
constantly.
months.
Right. Literally. Like
yeah.
it's the fucking worst. And I did a video last night on Twitter saying this, like, it's crazy that this is real life on TV. Like it's crazy, like, especially on both sides. Like for Tom's a scumbag. He cheated, whatever. And now he has to like hear about it, talk about it. He's the most hated man in the world right now. And like talk about it on TV with his friends, his enemies, his boss, his ex-girlfriend there, his mistress there. Like it's crazy. Yeah. And then on the flip side, Ariana's got to talk about this horrible thing that this like terrible life event like in front of everyone over and over again. And like, yeah, it's great to have the validation of everybody being like, I'm on your side, Team Ariana, like whatever, blah, blah, we love it. But at a certain point, it's like, I just want to close my door and go to sleep. Like, totally. I don't want to fucking talk about this anymore. Like, I want to forget this asshole. Like, I want to just live my life. And so I wonder how long, like, obviously the lore of Scandoval will continue for the rest of time, but I wonder how long we're going to be doing press for this. We got at least 2 more weeks. Yeah. And then after that, like maybe the summer will calm down.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the Call Her Daddy was kind of like the cap in terms of like press, because
for sure
once the finale happened, she went on Watch What Happens Live, Good Morning America, the Today Show, Call Her Daddy. Yeah. Like I think she did the press junket run all in one foul swoop.
Right.
And so now she's like, in my opinion, I feel like Call Her Daddy was like the most casual, most long-winded.
For sure.
And now it's like, you know what you know. Yeah. And now it's like, here's the reunion. And like,
I feel like when someone goes on Call Her Daddy, it's like, okay, we're
airing it out.
It really is like, it really is the opportunity to say everything that you were like worried about saying, or on Good Morning America or whatever. Like it is,
you can
it
swear,
is good. And I do like Call Her Daddy for that. Like I'm a fan of Call Her Daddy. I've talked about it before on this show. I like Alex. I think that we were talking about it earlier. People have conflicting thoughts on her like interview style.
Yeah.
I think that whenever she's interviewing someone super famous, I get like a nervous vibe, or like she asks good questions. I think she definitely puts a lot of thought into it, which I appreciate. But I think whenever she interviews someone like Ariana, who's kind of like same level fame, like, or like just kind of she's like a Bravo celebrity. Yeah. I think that she's more comfortable and talks more like they're friends. So I actually think that those kind of interviews are better. I think that she does a better job. So if you're interested in all that, it's worth watching. It's like I think it's like an hour and a half.
It's 2 hours.
Oh, it's 2
Jesus
hours?
Christ.
It's long. It's long as fuck. I had to pause it like multiple times to do shit.
I started watching it yesterday at work, and then I finished it this morning.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was good.
It's just good. It's like good to like put like, because again, it's like so concise in the show even too, because they only have an hour.
Exactly.
And so now she's like, when you saw me screaming at him in the living room, there was 2 more hours of that conversation. And I was like,
oh
God,
yeah,
that's so
like that's the stuff I wanted to know. All the stuff from like the night it happened,
with
and
the
she
Uber
goes
driver,
with the Uber driver, and all that.
That was a good story.
She really goes into all that. So if you're interested in that, the yelling at each other, she talks about how the next day, like all of her friends came over, and like Tom was pissed about it and yelling at her in front of them. Like there's a lot of good details like that, which I appreciate. So,
also, I loved last night, kind of leading into the reunion, when they flashed the text message that Ariana sent Raquel, and she goes, "You are fucking dead to me.
You're a fucking rat."
Ariana, I have nothing else to say, but I'm sorry.
No.
And I was like, I hope you're a fucking rat.
So those texts were hilarious. Like,
oh my God.
And that is true. Like, I understand where Raquel is coming from, sending those messages. She's probably like, she's the lowest of the low. She's never been so down. Like, it's rock bottom for this bitch. And she's sending her like what she thinks is the most heartfelt message ever. That's just like, oh, you know, like, Ariana, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I'm just so sorry. Like, blah, blah. And the response was like, LOL, you're a rat.
Yeah.
Like,
She was like, fuck you, dude.
So
it's
funny.
fucking hilarious. Like, no, girl, a text message is not going to do it.
Right.
It's time maybe will heal this wound, but likely not. So looking forward to parts 2 and 3 coming up.
Yeah, it was. I'm next week. I think.
I think it's gonna be explosive. Yeah.
2 weeks from now is gonna be like.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I'm gonna.
What are
be
we
able
gonna
to go.
do when it's over?
I don't know.
What are we gonna talk about?
And Succession is gonna be over, which is gonna be so sad.
Oh my God, that's right. And that's that is next week, right?
Sunday. This Sunday.
Oh,
is
this
the
upcoming
series
Sunday?
finale. I'm gonna
Fuck.
cry my eyes out.
Oh shit.
I know.
Damn.
I told Gia. I don't even know if I told you. I told my roommates when we were watching last night. I was like, because we've been going to Down the Hatch to watch.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, the part 3. I don't know if I can watch in public. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
no,
like
I'm gonna
I
need
gotta
to
like
hear it.
sit my ass down and like.
That's my thing with
Yeah.
these shows is like it was same with The Bachelor. Whenever I watch The Bachelor, it's in theory fun to watch at a place like that, but for someone like me who's like dying to know exactly every fucking word, like I kind of need silence. Like I usually watch by myself. Like I usually don't. Even when we watch The Bachelor in this office before cutting stems, I sometimes am like, shh, you know, like
Yeah.
shut up. Me and Fran are
Right.
always shushing everybody about it. We're too serious. But yeah, okay. So I'm excited for that. That's upcoming. Interested to see. Not sure what we're gonna do after that. Once it's over, I don't know what we're gonna fill our time with. But what I do know,
Touch grass or something.
yeah, I guess,
Yeah.
right. Like,
Not
who knows?
that.
Yeah. Don't make me.
Grass, Yeah.
What I do know, a topic that will never leave my mind, never leave my lips. Taylor watch. She's in New York, ladies. She's
And
in New
you
York.
ladies,
Weekend.
I'm so excited for you guys.
I'm like verge of vomit. Like I am so excited.
That's how I felt
yeah.
2 weeks ago.
I am so excited. Like, and I forget if I've said this on the show. I'm positive I have. That I've never been to a Taylor Swift show. And I said this on Twitter the other day and people were surprised. I have never been to a Taylor Swift show. Taylor tickets have always been hard to get and they're always really fucking expensive. And I've said before that like none of my other friends, my friends are more into her now, but during her like other tours, they weren't as into it as I was. I was super broke and like I wasn't buying $500 tickets to Taylor.
You weren't paying
and
your taxes.
I wasn't paying my taxes. Like I was like barely eating at the time. You know what I mean? Like I was like buying loaves of bread and like eating cheese sandwiches. Like I was not buying Taylor Swift tickets. And so, and my parents weren't buying it for me either. Like they were like, a concert for $500, you're out of your fucking mind. And so, which is ridiculous, by the way. Like the fact that people are spending so much money on all these things, it's fucking insane. We have to recognize that. Like tickets should not be that expensive ever, but they are. And so it's my baby's first Taylor Swift show. I am just over the moon. I don't even know how to act. Oh, I wish I brought I might have to go get them and bring them back in because I want you to see the bracelets on camera. But so I've been making friendship bracelets. I have a few. Oh my God, I have to make some more tonight because I started by I was making some for me and Fran was like, make me a couple too. I was like, for sure. Because we're going together. And so I started off making I was going to make one for each album, like just with the album cover names. And so I started off with Lover. And so I made 2 Lover ones. And then I thought about it. I was like, 10 is like kind of a lot. I got beads accidentally that are like a little too small and it takes way longer than I thought. So I was like, fuck, this is kind of like, I don't know how I feel. So now I just have I have other bracelets that say things, but I have 2 bracelets that each say Lover. And I think I'm just going to wear them both because otherwise I'm going to be like, hey friend, let's wear matching Lover bracelets. Like it just seems a little gay. So I think I'm just getting ahead of myself. I'm
That's
really
hilarious.
like losing my mind. So I'm still cranking out the bracelets. I made one for Dave Portnoy and his girlfriend Silvana.
Yeah.
He loved it. Love that. That was a big kiss ass move by me, but that's
Hey,
cool.
That's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
He's
Gotta do
excited.
what you
He's
gotta do.
going today, Friday as well. And we're not going together, but he has
Where are your friends' seats? What
I
section?
don't know yet. I still
Oh.
don't know yet.
What?
They are giving us the tickets. They can only give them 24 hours in advance.
I know.
Or something.
I
it's
hate
a whole fucking
that
thing. I don't
because
know.
my Taylor Swift tickets are like that. I'm like very nervous.
No, I'm so nervous, like so nervous. But yeah, so that's happening. Not sure. Lower level. I know that it's lower level. So wherever that is, I'm happy to be in the building. And I am happy that Fran and I are going to be like with the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at first it was like, oh, a suite would be cool. And that would be nice to like have a break and, you know, not have to be crazy. But I'm just gonna go ape shit. You know what I mean? I'm
You
gonna
gotta be
leave
fucking
it
crazy,
all on the
queen.
fucking field. You know, I'm gonna leave it all there. I am so excited. You're going Saturday.
Yes.
We're manifesting right where you left me.
Thank you.
I am
Still manifesting it.
Gia, I was in a Taylor Swift Soul Cycle class this morning. This is like my 5th Taylor Swift
Yeah,
class.
but they're so good.
It was Taylor Swift versus her openers. Great vibes.
Love that. Ooh, fun.
Wait, so what? You got a Soul Cycle to Phoebe Bridgers?
We did a Soul Cycle to I Know the End.
Okay, that
Oh,
works.
wow.
Everything
Okay.
else is like,
No, it was like
have a funeral.
no, it was like
Yeah,
it was
I was
like
like,
mostly
damn.
Taylor Swift, and then it
Sing
was
at
like
funeral.
Silk Chiffon.
Yeah.
And then it was like another Muna song that I
Gail,
did.
ABCDFU. Yeah.
He didn't play that, which was
Oh,
shocked.
interesting.
But he played Paramore.
Love.
Great vibes. It was mostly Taylor Swift.
Of course.
And
yeah.
this guy I go to, also if you live in New York, go to Ryan L. He slays.
Ooh, love
But
it.
He
Soul
does
Cycle Ryan L.
He does all of the. This is like my 4th Eras class with him. He does all of them in like the studio version, so it's all recorded live at the Eras tour. So it's all like the mixes that she does.
wow.
Oh, it gives me chills down my body.
Fun.
But in my class today, I was like spinning to whatever I was, and I go, oh my god. I just like hope that Gia gets right where you left me, because now
I want it for you. I really do want it for you.
because now
guys.
I've locked in on my surprise song that I
Yeah.
want. So I'm like, oh, the way that I want New Year's Day, which she hasn't done that yet, right?
No, she hasn't.
I want New Year's Day like you want right
Yeah.
where you left me, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I've convinced myself that she's gonna do it at my show.
I don't think
Yeah.
she's gonna do
I
it
think
for
she might.
mine.
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
get Welcome to New York.
Well, that's the thing. Is so
But do
I
you think
don't
she's
want to
seeing
complain.
all the TikToks of everyone being like, "Don't do it."
I think so. Yes. Here's what I think. Here's what I
It's like
think.
so hard
I
not
think
to.
that
Yeah.
she can't not do Welcome to New York in New York. I do
Yeah.
think that it can be an added song to
Like
the set
Nothing New
list,
is.
just like Nothing New
I was
was
saying-
for Phoebe, and she could just add it to the 1989 set, like maybe top it, put it on top, whatever. That's all fine, and I will shake my ass to Welcome to New York.
Because
I'm
we're-
fine
yeah,
with that, of
obviously.
course. Like I don't dislike that song, but it did like play in taxi cabs. Like I've heard it enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so
it's-
I don't want that to be my surprise song. I've been thinking about all of the surprise songs that it could possibly be, like all the New York-y type ones, and I am fine
There's
with
a
all
lot.
of them.
Cornelia
Maroon,
Street.
I have a good feeling
Maroon.
about Cornelia Street.
Yeah.
Maroon, I have a really good feeling about.
Yeah.
Death by a Thousand Cuts. I still kind of think like she might pull it out again. That is like a Lover album song, and it's New York vibes, and
Yeah.
she messed it
feel
up
like there's
on the
another
thing,
one
and she
that
said
we're
she's gonna play it
missing.
again.
There's a big
There's
New
a
York
lot.
one. New
There
York,
is.
no shoes. Oh, that's Maroon.
That's Maroon, yeah.
New York,
No, there are more.
New
There's another one that I
York,
thought about that I heard
be
today.
here in New York.
That's still
Maroon.
Maroon.
Oh, she already did.
No, that's Come Back
Oh,
to
no,
New
Come
York.
Back,
in London.
be here.
But
She
she
just
just
did
that.
Oh, she did that. Yeah.
She could do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no.
I'm gonna get Mine to Lakes. I think that's a real stretch. She
Take
hasn't.
me to the lakes where
All the
I feel like
poets
she might
went
do that
to
in,
die.
like-
I don't belong.
Like
LA.
Michigan or something.
My
'cause,
beloved,
like, the
neither do
lakes.
you.
Maybe she'll do it in Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minneapolis.
Because of the land of
Wow.
10,000 lakes.
Yeah.
Fuck, that probably would be. Maybe I really
gotta
do
go
need to
to
buy a ticket for
Minneapolis.
that.
Maybe
you
Maybe
need
I
to go
do
to
need to buy a
Minneapolis.
ticket.
Take me
But
to the lakes where
all the poets
I know
went to
Fran
die.
really wants
I
Long
don't
Live,
belong.
but I think she's
Everyone
I
gonna
think
save that for
I think
last.
Long Live is going to be the
Yeah.
last
Everyone
one
wants
she
it.
plays.
If she's not doing it at Gillette, she's doing it the last in SoFi.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
She's doing like 5 shows at SoFi.
I think I might try to fly out to SoFi.
Kelly, if you do, I'll go with you.
Okay, amazing.
Wait, what? I want to go. Wait,
Come
when
with,
is
let's
it?
all go. It's in August.
End of July or August. Yeah,
Yeah, end of
beginning
July or
August.
August.
Oh, I might be a bit busy moving to Chicago.
Oh, that is true. That is true. You might be biz at that time.
I might put
You
off
never
my
know,
move to
though.
go to SoFi.
No,
It's
literally.
like,
Sorry,
shh,
PFT.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking
Right.
about that right now. We can't talk about
I
it.
might go to SoFi.
I feel like I have something in my
I
teeth.
go to SoFi. I've never been to LA.
LA is fine. I've only been there one time. I was just checking my teeth. Oh, I've only been there one time, and it was fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just need to feel good about whatever's gonna happen. Here's what I don't want. I don't want. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. Taylor made a post that she is the conductor of the Ice Spice Train to Fame. She is has dubbed Ice Spice the woman to watch. So I liked her before. I didn't really have any thoughts either way. I'm an Ice Spice fan now because Taylor told me I have to be.
Do you think she's going to come
I'm
out
fine.
tomorrow for the last song?
Yes, I think that
I
she's
can
going to come out either for the last song, or I think she's going to come out like at some point. A lot of people are saying this. People think this now that Ice Spice is going to be at
also
one of the
from
New York
the
shows.
Bronx.
She's from the Bronx, so it makes a lot of sense if she were there. Like it's a whole thing. So I do think that's happening. She's coming out with a Karma remix with Ice Spice. It's gonna fucking crush. That's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
It's going to be
I'm
so
very
like,
excited because I
Karma's a
love
munch.
Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the idea of that. It's gonna be amazing. So she's coming out with at midnight,
It
or
was
so
like way
they're
too
out right
many
now.
announcements at once.
I know. So
Yeah.
let me see if I can run through them. So
It's like
Spotify, as of now, Friday, you'll be listening to this. They will be out. There are 3 new tracks on Spotify on the Till Dawn playlist and on Midnights. And it's going to be Hits Different. Finally, Spotify. I fucking love Hits Different, so I'm psyched for that.
Ooh, my love is a lie. You
to get me high. It's different. It's different this time.
So
Love it.
good.
Love that
So amazing. And then we have Snow on the Beach, the more Lana version. Just a version with more Lana.
love that.
Which I love. And because everybody said when Snow on the Beach came out the first time, it was not enough Lana. And what's funny about that is that people are asking Lana, like, wow, like Taylor really cut you out of the song, whatever. And she was like, honestly, no, she didn't. Like, all I did was come in and just like do backing vocals. And I didn't even ask to do more. And we just kind of, that's just how it went. And so they re-recorded new More Lana. We're psyched about that. And then, of course, the Karma remix with Ice Spice. But then at the same time, I don't know if this is coming out on Spotify or what's happening with this, but there's a new Midnights from the Vault track called You're Losing Me.
Yeah,
But is that an exclusive to the
I think
CD?
it's only going to be on the CD.
Fuck, well, we got to get the CD.
Well,
then.
you two got to get the CD.
We got to get the CD. Yeah,
but
of course.
What the fuck? How are we going to play it?
Exactly. So,
You
well,
might have to
I
get
got to
vinyl?
get a CD player, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get a CD player. I'll get a
Yeah,
Walkman. Like, I don't know.
literally.
I
Walkman.
bought the Target CD with Hits Different on it. So I do have a CD
Okay,
like in
yeah.
my house, but I haven't listened to it. Like, I ended up finding like some weird shit online to hear it. But so, she also is putting out an exclusive CD at these MetLife shows. It's going to be sold at the concert. And yeah, we're going to get our hands on them, but it's going to have this from the Vault track. I mean, this woman never sleeps. This woman never sleeps. You know what I mean? Never fucking sleeps.
Yeah, she really doesn't like. It was a lot of like, it was like like social stimulation.
Yeah,
or, like,
overstimulation.
Like,
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
sure.
what the fuck is going on? But then I read it over again. I read it over again. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm mad about is that now the merch lines are going to be cray-cray.
Yeah, they really are going
Because
to be
everyone's
crazy.
going to try to get their hands on this CD.
I wonder if they're gonna like separate the lines. Like, if you want merch here, if you want the CD here, that would be
Yeah,
smart. If
maybe.
they did that.
I feel like they have to.
That would
like
be really
a CD
smart.
line.
Because
merch
like I would like to get merch. Everybody's got their eyes on this blue fucking crew neck. I don't
Blue
even know what it
crew
looks
neck.
like. I don't even know what it looks like. What kind of blue is it?
It's like a midnight blue, dark blue.
Oh shit,
Like
I
a
do
very
like that.
dark,
I do like that.
Yeah, it's cute. I want it. I'm trying to get it.
Fuck. Anyway, so
Yeah,
all
when
right.
I go pee during 22 like I did last.
That's
last
what.
time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's. I think. Is it red? I guess that is the era that I'm most likely going to pee during,
Yeah,
which
totally.
I know is
knew you were troubled,
sacrilege.
22, I was like, I'm out of here.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, I know that's
never getting back together.
sacrilege.
Piss.
Yeah.
But
literally.
unfortunately, like, yeah, like I've heard those songs 20 billion times.
Yeah.
Also, I might even not during the Fearless set. I really like those songs. 22 and I Knew You Were Trouble. Yeah, those I can kind of do without. We're Never Getting Back Together. I like it, but also, yeah, that'll be my time to pee. Good, because I've been thinking about when am I going to pee.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think it's going to be a clusterfuck. We're taking a car over there. How are you getting over there, actually? You want to come with? Or no, fuck, it's a different
I
day. I keep
wish.
forgetting we're not on the same
I
day.
know, I
Fuck.
wish.
We're taking a
I'm
car
gonna
over.
walk from Chatham.
yeah, right. We're taking a car over, but I think train back. I think is
Yeah, I think
the
we're gonna do
better
the
way to
same.
do it. So that's what we're.
Good
that's our
luck to you and
current
yours.
plan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm nervous, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm just like not even gonna let it get to me. Like I'll get home
No,
eventually.
we'll get home eventually. It's gonna
Yeah.
take a long fucking time to get home. That's
Yeah.
it. It's gonna take a long time to
Yeah.
get home. There's gonna be everybody screaming, but you know what? We're all gonna be singing. Everybody's, I see that. Did you see? Or I think you guys sent it to the group, or someone sent it to the group. The MetLife cracking down.
No.
MetLife says, I don't know where I read it. MetLife put out a thing saying that tailgating is okay or whatever, but the parking lot is at capacity, and if you do not have tickets to the event, you can't come.
Oh, they can't.
So
you can't
they're
sit outside.
they're cutting down
Okay,
on like the
good.
people sitting outside the thing. They're, like,
There's
it
also
causes
nowhere at
congestion
MetLife for
or
them
whatever.
to do that.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to really like listen, whatever. But I'm surprised it's taken this long for them to say something. But I do think that people weren't really doing that. They weren't like waiting outside the stadiums until Nashville. You know, like people were doing that shit. There were maybe
Yeah.
a couple people outside,
Philly
and it was like
fucking insane.
right. So Nashville was like the catalyst, and then Philly was nuts.
Yeah.
Boston had
Gillette was out of control.
20,000 people outside.
Yeah, that's
Apparently
too
that was the
much.
same with Lincoln Financial Field.
Right.
that's so
That's
mad.
that's crazy to me. Like I understand, like it's fun, it's crazy, the videos are nuts, whatever, but like holy fuck, like you can't do that. So I also heard a lot of problems coming out of Gillette. It was a rain show, obviously, but like hurricane rain, like not just like
Yeah, it was
raining
crazy.
lightly.
The
It was like
videos
a
were
fucking hurricane.
crazy.
Yeah, it looked amazing, whatever. But also apparently her piano got waterlogged. She had to do guitar for both acoustic sets, which is fine. But I don't know how she plays guitar with the rain. Like it's just, I feel like it'd be
crazy.
so
I don't know how
slippery.
does anything.
I know, it's nuts. I did read an interesting tidbit though about her microphones, which are waterproof and like could be fully submerged in waterproof, and also that she uses different microphones when it's raining super hard. Yeah. Like the ones that she has, she can still use in the rain, but she uses these other ones that are like the same brand, just like not custom for the rain, which I thought was interesting. And I guess that's all of her, whatever the company is that makes that equipment, makes all of her equipment. And I guess they have for years. It's like this whole thing. Because she specifically says, like, I need it to be working in the rain. I need it to be, you know, whatever. So that's cool, I thought. And also a man last minute got scammed on tickets for his daughter and her friends and spent $21,000 on tickets last second.
Did you write a blog about that?
I did.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
I said that, like, yeah, okay, dad of the year, that's amazing.
Literally.
But they just must be rich because and who has $20,000 to spend on tickets for anybody? Like, that's insane.
That's like the nice, wholesome version of the Terrace world. Like, I finna be in the pit.
Yeah.
Like, I had to spend 10 grand. It's like, I had to spend 20
in the
grand.
pit. Like, no, truly, like, it's that
my
just...
daughter would have had a breakdown.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, good for you.
And
Dad.
I get that. And but I think to myself, like, okay, so it's me and my 4 friends, or me and my 3 friends. I think there was like 5 of them or 4 of them, whatever, that were getting these tickets. We're all excited. We're all ready to go. We have our outfits. It's the day of, like, everything's happening. We're dressed probably already. We find out these tickets are a scam. Like, yeah, what do you do? Like, you just, if you can, I guess you do it. But my parents would be like, sorry, you got fucking scammed. Like, that sucks so bad. But in what world are you able to spend 21 grand? So I think that sets almost a bad precedent for parents and stuff, just because, like, not everybody can do that. Like, that's insane. And so if you are, like, not able to go, that sucks so bad, and, you know, whatever. But especially if you're younger, like, I don't know. Nobody that young is, like, listening to this. But I think that, like, don't blame your parents if they can't. If you get scammed and your parents can't buy you the tickets, like, that sucks and that's awful. But, like, nobody can do that. That's crazy. And people are going bankrupt with this. I'm feeling bad. I'm starting to feel really bad for, like, the people that spend all these money on the tickets. And it's just, it just sucks.
Yeah,
sucks
it's
so
a
bad.
lot. It's crazy.
But yeah, like I said, we got lucky. We had this fan reach out and had 2 tickets, so that's the only reason I'm going. Like, I still wasn't able to get tickets. Like, this is the only
Neither
reason
was I.
right. The only reason I got it is because somebody, like, reached out, whatever, which was amazing. But we shall see. Keep your eyes on all of our socials.
Yeah.
And
I'll be watching the TikTok live.
Yeah,
so you guys are at Mount
you'll be there.
But I'll be on
keeping
TikTok
track.
live.
You'll be keeping track.
1,000%.
Before we leave, what's the Lalissa song she's already played? What'd she play at Gillette? She played some good ones.
I just sent it to my friends.
Yeah, she played some good ones, and then we'll.
Should have said no.
Yep.
Better man.
Yeah, that sucks.
Invisible question. I think he knows. Red.
That sucks. Yeah, those are some good ones.
Yeah.
I think he knows. I really like question.
That's also kind of a New York one.
It is. Yeah, totally is. Skipping down 16th Avenue.
Yeah.
That song's always stuck in my head. I think he knows. I don't know why it's always in my head, but it is. But Question is one of my all-time favorites. I'm really upset about that. But it's a Midnight's record, so she said she could play it again.
Yep.
So,
I don't think she'll do it back-to-back.
I don't think she would either. But Should Have Said No is the real heart-wrenching one out of that. I didn't even know that I wanted that so bad until it was gone, and now
live,
I'm really sad.
I feel like.
But without Joe Jonas, like, it doesn't hit the same.
So true. So true. Oh, did we talk about Taylor Lautner yet? Saying "Pray for John."
That is fucking funny.
Hilarious. So Taylor Lautner, obviously an ex of Taylor Swift, but they're on good terms. Whatever. His girlfriend, wife or whatever, also named Taylor, is a fan. Like all this other bullshit. And I think that like moving forward, when the Speak Now album, Taylor's version, comes out, July 9th, right? July 7th. The exes are going to comment. Like, people are starting to get into it. They're starting to get into, like, the feeling of, they're leaning into the internet, which I think is smart. I think that's the only way to do it.
Taylor Lautner especially.
Taylor Lautner is doing a really good job out of it. He's saying, like, oh, I'm not worried. Like, my song really is Back to December. Like, and that's a good song. That's a song about, like, man, I wish I didn't screw this up.
Together, right?
Yes, I wish I didn't screw this up, but, whatever. So
John Mayer, though, praying for you.
So so he was asked this question. He's like, I'm fine, like, I'm not worried about myself. However, I am worried, or no, I'm sorry. What
praying
did you say?
For you, John.
Praying for John, like praying for you, John, because that's a nightmare.
So funny. And his TikTok he made.
Yes, the TikTok where he's like on his knees praying, like up to the sky while Dear John plays in the background, like so hilarious. Good for him leaning into it. I am so curious to see what John Mayer does. I feel like there's no way in hell he doesn't. No, I can't. There's no way in hell that he ignores it. Like he's just not that kind of guy. Like I am surprised. I am not surprised that Jake Gyllenhaal didn't say shit.
I was gonna say, but Jake Gyllenhaal had a whole fucking short film made about him.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but I'm not surprised surprised he didn't say shit because I think that he's never said anything about it. He's never even like retaliated, like nothing. Like as far as like from his life, he didn't even date her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas John Mayer has written a song about Taylor. Like
what song is about her? I'm not a John Mayer girl.
Fuck. What song is it? Paper Dolls? Paper Dolls.
Okay.
Yeah, Paper Doll.
I'm not a John Mayer
I like John Mayer. I just don't know his discography as well as other people. But Paper Doll, I think, is about her. I know is about her. And they had a collaboration on a song together, you know, a long time ago, like Half of My Heart. Like there's been a lot of like online and professional discourse between the two of them.
They've
and
had
I
more
just
like
think
public interaction.
Totally. And I just think that there's no way that he falls off the face of the earth about it. And I think that like
I just don't know what you do.
What do you think would make up for it? Like if he were to like be on the song, like what if he played guitar on the song? Because she plays it in like his type of, you know, guitar. Like his kind of sound.
I don't think he'd do that though.
That's what I mean. Like, how far do we think it'll go? Like, do you think he'll like fully get into it and he'll be on the fucking song, or do you think that there's like gonna like he's got to at least mention it?
I think it would be funny is not the word, kind of Taylor Lautner-y if he like Dear Taylor and not wrote a song obviously, but like did like a whole like note of like
maybe he does like an apology song.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I just feel like there's no way
it's not a winning situation. You can't win.
He's gonna lose either way, and he will catch it hard. But I think I have a feeling that even though the song is much more damning and it literally has his name in it, I do think it's not gonna be as hard for him because I think that he knows the internet and he leans into the internet and people do like him online. So I think that he will do something about it, or at least I hope. Okay, really quick, I'm gonna go grab the little things I have for you.
Yay!
Hold on, be right back.
Okay.
Yay!
This one's for you.
Yay!
This one's for you.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wait, Kelly, I love this.
They're like pretty fragile. They're probably gonna break soon.
Yeah,
but like
I have really thick wrists.
they are. Yeah, I don't know. I just how does it feel?
Circus, burn the disco down.
Wait, what does yours say?
On my tallest tiptoes.
Wait, I love that. Mine's
you're
just still at
Mirabelle
the
girly.
restaurant.
Oh my god!
Yay, Kelly!
Yay.
I love. Oh, I'm
You're
gonna wear this.
welcome.
This is gonna be part of my stack.
Fabulous.
I love this.
Literally,
It's
it
my.
matches
Don't feel
mine.
bad.
Wait,
Perfect.
and it matches yours
I
too. Yay!
Oh yay! But yeah, don't be upset if they break because they are fragile. And I tried
That's
to.
okay. I'm gonna be gentle with
I was
her.
having a hard time with the size. I didn't know. Like I just it like looked big, but then it looked small, and I don't know. Like they might all be for children, the ones that I made at home. But
Oh my god, I'm so Mirabelle.
Perfect.
fabulous. Oh good.
Yay,
Also-
thanks, Kelly.
Also, I saw some girl in my Taylor Swift class with a Mirabelle tattoo, and
Yeah.
Gia, you gotta get one.
I already have disco.
I know.
Oh, so
it was
true.
hers
Ooh, I
was
love
like
that,
yours,
though.
but it was in cherries, and it was like the
I
little.
know. I
that.
like it though because it's
But I
like
like
cherry
that.
for Harry Styles and
And
then
then
Mirabelle
Mirabelle
for
for
Taylor
Yeah, I
Swift.
love that.
'Cause
I
you
love
are a
that so
child of
much.
divorce.
Exactly.
Of
I really
course.
am.
But it was like-
we are all child.
This
children of
girl,
divorce.
it was like right on the back of her elbow, and it was
Cute.
so cute.
That
and I
is
was
really
like,
cute.
oh, look at her going to a Taylor Swift
I have
class.
been going back and
Love.
forth trying to figure out what kind of Taylor Swift tattoo I'm gonna get in my life.
I
Like
know.
I it has to be lyrics, obviously.
I
Like
really want one for My Tears Ricochet.
yeah.
But I can't think of like.
You could do
this
like
girl,
a little home. Like I can go
Oh,
anywhere I want, but
not-
just not
that's
home.
Just
just-
not home.
yeah.
That's really
That
that's
is
really
sad.
really
There's this
sad though. That's a really
girl
sad song though.
It is a
that
really sad song.
Brie, she like made
The Brie tattoos.
tattoos.
Oh, I saw
and then
that. I saw that.
Brie,
Those were
like,
really
asked her to do
cool.
it, and she did, and I commented. And I was like, "Can you do Taylor Swift?" And she
Mhm.
responded. So I'm waiting for her to do Taylor Swift.
Oh, amazing!
one so
Send
I
me
can
that when
see.
she does
Yeah, I
because
will.
I she's got great ideas.
Yeah, she
I really
really
like
does.
her tattoos that
Yeah.
girl made. I think what has stayed in my mind is that is the I Want Auroras and Sad Prose from The Lakes, the song that I
Yeah.
love so much.
Yeah.
Because that song, I love the imagery in that song. The I want Auroras and Sad Prose, I want to watch wisteria grow. And I like that there's flowers in it. I'm like, do I do the whole thing?
You
Do
could
I
do
just
a
the first part?
wisteria flower.
Right, I could do that. Well, then if I
don't
do,
even
but
know
if
what
I
that
do
looks
wisteria
like.
flower, like I
Me
have to do
neither.
cherry blossom though, because cherry blossom is like my flower. So
Right.
it's like,
True.
what do I do? But I just love all the flowers. I just want flowers all over my body. I just want them to be growing out of my head. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
know.
Like,
you could do
it's
like
just-
a book that says like sad prose or something. You know?
yeah,
what I mean?
right. Like just
Like,
something.
Opening a book. I don't know.
Or you
I'm like a words girl. Like I don't need
Yeah.
to. Like I like the little things that are like I like my little eyeball over here.
Yeah.
But then all my other ones are like stupid as
I was
fuck.
gonna say you could literally get a little lake
That would probably look weird. That would probably look like
because it
a,
would probably just kind of look like a
like a birthmark or
misdrawn
something.
circle.
yeah, it's gonna look
Okay,
silly.
never mind. I'm taking that back.
I
also,
will
if you want
probably
words,
do,
that does make sense.
Yeah, I'll probably do words in like a romantic type script or something, like some basic bullshit like that. But
trying to think.
I don't know though. I constantly go back and forth because I love so many of her lyrics that I just don't know what I would do. And if I'm not careful, I'll cover my whole body in Taylor Swift lyrics, which I think might be
Yeah.
weird. Yeah. So really got to think about it.
But I've been itching to get another tattoo. So
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think
I have too. I've been talking about it a lot lately. I also want a snake. I want to get a snake on my wrist.
Ooh, I
That's
love
like
that.
reputation.
That's right. That's
I know, I kinda
tailory,
want, like,
which
one,
I love.
Like, badass one.
Yeah,
like
me too.
Scorpion or something.
You know, I was talking to my friend last night. Yeah, Scorpion would say. I was talking to my friend last night, and he told me that he saw. Yeah, right. Yeah, where like on your neck.
Yeah.
Scorpion. I'm gonna call you the Scorpion Queen.
I really want two above my knees, but
the knees. I can't decide how I feel
little.
about the knee ones. So, sometimes they're cute, and sometimes they're whatever. I have a lot of friends who have ones on their knees like that.
You can
like
do
cutie
them
little
very
one.
wrong, I think.
Yeah. Sometimes they look weird, but other times they're really cute. Wait, fuck, what's I saying? Oh yeah, my friend was telling me yesterday that he once saw a girl with like a scythe tattoo, which is like the thing that the Grim Reaper carries, and had it like on her back, and I was like, I'm gonna steal that. Like, I
That's
want
kinda
that
sick.
right now. I know.
Yeah,
I was like,
I know.
fuck.
I want like one like
I want like
something
death.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like
Kill
death and destruction. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like literally
I want my
the
own
biggest baby in the
tombstone on
entire
my.
world. Yeah.
Something really dramatic, some dumb shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, ladies? Think we've talked it all out? Any
I
more
think
Taylor
so.
news?
Oh.
I
Have
think
fun
we got
this
it all.
weekend, you ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Thank
I'll
you.
be watching TikTok live from Gia's deck while she's at MetLife.
Perfect.
Yeah, literally.
Perfect. No, literally.
I think I might go live for this one. I was thinking about it last
That'd
time.
be
but I
so
don't
crazy.
know.
That's like an
Just really
automatic.
I liked recording my reactions to what songs.
That was
I don't
funny,
know,
yeah.
guys. I have a really bad feeling that I'm gonna get songs I don't like because I got such good songs last
Oh
time.
no!
No,
I
but-
think there's no way that there are going to be any bad songs in New York. Like I think that there's.
yeah.
I don't even think that there would be like ones that she's trying to get out of the way. Like I think that she just like.
I just don't.
I don't want it to be Welcome to New York.
I know,
I'll be
really
upset.
don't.
I
It
will
would be more
upset.
at your show than your show, I feel like.
That'll
or
be-
it could be Sunday
Totally.
as like a goodbye.
Yeah.
True.
Or she does Welcome to New York all 3 days in the
I hope
set
that she
list.
does that. I hope
I
that
can
she
see what
adds it to
you're
the set list because that would be fucking crazy to have it
Yeah.
as a surprise song. Like it just. That would
It's
be really.
gonna be awesome.
That'd be ridiculous.
Kelly,
so,
you're gonna die. Literally, you're gonna die.
I'm so
I know.
excited
I
for
like
you
can't even
guys.
breathe. I like literally if I think about it too much, like my head starts to hurt because I'm overwhelmed. Like
Yes,
I
that's
just
how I was
can't,
feeling too.
I can't believe this. Oh shit, Fran, just text me. Oh. Tickets secured! Yay! Oh my god! Yes!
Do you have the section?
I'm literally Let me see.
Do you have the section?
Or no, so they came I think they probably came to her email. No, I don't know. Oh.
Go to viewfrommyseat.com.
I'm literally crying. The girl goes, woo. Hold on. Hey, Fran. Just received the tickets. Oh, why wouldn't it load? Fucking load.
Oh my
Just
god.
received the tickets. We'll be transferring them. Okay, I'm gonna die right now because my email's not opening. Oh, here we go. Oh, just received the tickets. We'll be transferring them shortly. And then Fran said, tickets secured. Just Venmo for hers. I'm fucking dying.
Oh my god, that just gave me a heart attack. That
Where?
was so exciting.
Where? Hold on. Ah! Where are the seats? Where are the seats? I'm dead. Okay.
Where are the seats? I am so
Yeah.
dead.
I am so dead right now. I
Yeah.
am fucking dying. Where are the seats? Let's see if she answers quick. If not, then we can continue on.
Yeah.
I'm so curious to know where we're sitting. I won't say exactly our seats, but like I will say.
Yeah, you can say
the
like
area.
section.
You can say section.
Yeah, section for sure.
Or
'Cause then
like
you-
the hundreds, the 200s.
Yeah, because then people can know where to find you.
Right, for sure. Oh yeah, too. So okay, so I'll have friendship bracelets with me. I'm willing to trade. I gotta say though that they're the tiny beads and they're kind of fragile. So just like don't get excited
bear
by
with her,
mine.
bear with her.
Just bear
But
with
she
me.
picks good quotes.
You know,
Did you get it for Amazon?
yeah.
Okay,
and
I'm
it was a
concerned that I got the same one as you.
it was a big like package of all these like cute like glass beads,
Oh,
but
I
they're just
definitely got the
totally
same one
they're
as
so
you.
tiny. Like
Yeah.
you see them, they're tiny. I mean, it's really cute. It's
no,
just
it's
like
awesome. I love it.
it just has taken me twice as long because they're so tiny. Like
Yeah.
it's
I'm
basically
so
like
excited.
threading a needle every
I
time.
love this color.
Good. I'm glad that you like it. Okay.
I feel like it goes so well with my
If it's uncomfortable, G, I can always switch
No,
out the
it's
switch
literally
out the thing.
perfect.
All right,
Yeah,
good,
this is
good,
literally-
good.
And my
And
old
I like it because it won't like roll.
Yeah.
Like, it'll
That's
stay in
also
place.
I also was making them kind of like that. Like these dainty ones are good
Yeah.
for like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she goes, "Okay, they are good."
What section?
It's
Wait. I'll let
it's the 100 section, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I tell you what? Oh, I guess she's not to. Can I just say the whole thing? Is it weird if I say where my seats are? I can't
I
decide.
just said where my seats were.
Oh, it's 124 row 4.
nice.
I'm gonna
Wow, that
puke.
sounds good. Wait, okay, hold on.
I'm gonna
124. I
puke.
was.
Look at where
wait,
that is.
I was one.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, no.
my god, Kelly!
Oh, it's different from MetLife, but I was 123.
I'm gonna throw up.
Wait,
Yeah, you're right
wait,
down there.
I'm
row
looking.
I'm gonna
four.
I'm
throw
looking
up.
for you right now.
Oh my god, you're
124
right down there,
row 4.
124 row 4.
Okay. I'm looking for you.
You're like right
Straight
in the front,
back, fourth
right?
row.
When she walks down the.
Yes, that's
Oh my god,
fucking
you're gonna be right
unreal.
in front for the surprise songs.
No, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my God.
I'm not like in the. We're not. We are not finna be in the pit, but
That's
it's
fine.
That's
right.
fine, but you're gonna be right above
No, but
it.
and it's such a good view of this. That's like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna cry. Like I cannot believe. You guys.
I'm so happy for you.
Okay. All right. So, all right. If anybody's paying attention, whatever, like just follow us on everything that we're doing.
Oh my
Yes.
God, Kelly.
I'm gonna be posting about the concert a lot. So if you
I'll
don't
be in
want to see it, like,
13 on
no, stop.
Saturday.
Look at this view.
Kelly!
I'm gonna throw up.
You're
And
gonna
you're
I don't think I've ever had like
I'm
good
gonna be on the
tickets.
floor.
I have
Well,
tears
that's-
in my
that's
eyes.
crazy.
Any way you say. My
You're
friend
being-
Skylar's little brother.
That's
gonna be
crazy.
finna
Oh,
in
right.
the
That's right.
pit.
Shout out Sky's
Yeah.
little brother. I forgot
Yeah.
that he's the one that secured for you guys.
Yeah.
Are you going with 8 people?
Section 13, row 9, literally.
That's unbelievable.
Right where she does all of her shit on that.
You're gonna get the best fucking
thing.
pictures. Oh
Bro,
my
this
God.
is row 1 and you're 3 rows back.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm going to throw up for you.
I can't believe it. Oh my
I'm
God.
so
Oh my
excited for
fucking
you,
God.
Kelly.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, we're gonna have the best weekend ever.
It's gonna be so good.
Bro,
she
this
says
is
she
your
could come
row.
straight out like the whole time.
This is your row.
I can't.
That's
handle it. I
ridic.
can't handle it. Okay, all right. Let's wrap this up. Otherwise, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep talking
Oh
forever.
my God, this is so
Thank
Thank you guys for
This is
listening.
the penultimate.
Yes, the penultimate. We'll as of right now, while you're listening, I'm probably getting ready. I'm doing my hair. Check my TikToks for the outfits. Oh, also check them for. I'm putting up my the ones I'm not wearing. I'm putting up. They'll already be up. So go look at those. And then the one that I am wearing, I'm gonna do a big reveal because I'm excited. And a narcissist, like I said. I will see you guys next week.